apprentice. You have arrived above Rusan. Good. You will be safe here for a time. But the Jedi and the Imperial Knights have surely discovered your attack upon Syntax 2 by now. They will know you are out there, and they will hunt you. As such, you must be prepared. You have proven yourself skilled as a warrior, well-versed in both the martial arts and the 6 ways of war. But you must never cease honing your skills. You must never stagnate. Always you must grow. And so, we will learn another lightsaber form, the 5th form, the way of perseverance, the way of the Krayt Dragon. Unlocking file, Djem So, Shien. Processing. The way of perseverance is divided into 2 aspects. It is one of 2 forms, so divided, the other being Form 7, which you are still not prepared to learn. The 2 aspects of the 5th form, however, are known as Djem So and Shien. Both of these aspects are similar in some regards. Both are extremely physically demanding. They require strength, and while you can amplify your strength with the Force, natural physical strength only makes the accelerations easier, and your amplifications more effective. The first aspect developed was Shien. It was developed as an extension of Form 3, Soresu, which is a form you have already learned. Some Form 3 practitioners thought that Soresu lacked opportunities to strike back, which it indeed does. And so they developed Shien as a way to add some offensive capabilities to Soresu's potent defense. Shien is extremely good for deflecting blaster bolts, but it is intended to be used in a way that sends the bolts directly back at their target. Your stance in Shien will be highly variable. Many users begin with their blade in a backhanded grip, and many of the accelerations do strike from the backhand. However, the traditional opening stance is the blade held in 2 hands above the head, angled upward and ready to strike down. Your feet should always be shoulder-width apart. One particular acceleration, the barrier of blades, creates a funnel of lightsaber energy meant to deflect bolts in all directions for maximum damage. Another is known simply as Shien deflection, but it is a means of deflecting incoming fire while closing the distance to the enemy. The aspect of Djem So is the second aspect, and it was developed as an extension of Soresu's lightsaber combat. It consists of strong, fluid movements, and is built around deflecting an enemy's attack and then immediately counterattacking, using shattering accelerations to keep the enemy off balance. A Djem So stance is feet shoulder-width apart, 2 hands on the saber, blade in front and towards the opponent, or, like with Shien, raised above the head. However, the wide, powerful swings of Djem So often require transitions to a single hand to improve the reach of a sweep. Accelerations are meant to completely overpower. Blows come from overhead in the form of underhand uppercuts, and in one acceleration, called the falling avalanche, the practitioner leaps into the air and comes down on the enemy from overhead, powering through defenses with the full weight of their body. The Jedi would tell you that Form 5 needs to be tempered with compassion in order to allow you to control your emotions. They would tell you that Form 5 is needlessly aggressive and that this can be a path to the dark side. But this stance is a hindrance, not a help. Djem So, especially, except for perhaps Form 7, is fed by your rage, your strength, enhanced by the flood of emotions. You must allow your anger, your fear of death, to feed your accelerations when in Form 5. Do this, and it will become devastating indeed to your opponents. There have been many famous users of the way of the Krayt Dragon. It is an effective form in combat, one of the most effective in the right hands, and thus it is attractive to many wielders of the lightsaber. Even the Jedi, in their conflict over its aggressive nature, could not stop their knights from adopting it en masse. Some of the most famous Jedi Knights have mastered the form, including Sassy Tin, Plo Koon, and Anakin Skywalker, the Chosen One himself. But it was also extremely popular among the Sith. As I have said, it is a form conducive to channeling one's emotions. The fabled Darth Bane, the mighty Ulic Queldroma, and Darth Malgus, the would-be Emperor, were all wielders of Form 5. You, too, must master this form, my apprentice. It is no accident that many of the beings I just listed are remembered as some of the greatest swordsmen in all of history. As with Ceresu, this is a form I myself mastered. It is vital to combat, and it will help you to develop the strength you need to defeat your enemies. The Imperial and Jedi Knights will find you eventually, and you must be prepared when they do, able to dominate the encounter. Or you will die. Know this, as you practice your accelerations. Wielders of Form 5 must be incredibly physically fit. You must be strong. You learned how to use physical exercise as a meditation tool. Continue to develop that practice. As your muscles grow in strength, as you master the accelerations of Form 5, you will find that your power within the Force also grows stronger. Mark my words, apprentice. Do not neglect Form 5. Train in it with the same dedication and discipline that has taken you this far along your path. Soon, you will be stronger than you have ever dreamed. A true Dark Lord of the Sith. When you have progressed to a point of mastery that I find satisfactory, then I will unlock your next lesson, and we will learn of the time of the Jedi Lords and the new Sith Wars. Go now, and may the Force break your chains.